Hi, I'm Dave, and this is Crit Thinking 418. Just wanted to check in today and bring up a new historian that was around in Jesus' time. Yesterday I mentioned a supposed investigative reporter named Philo who never mentioned Jesus, and I encourage you guys to look at whether there's motives behind that, and you can watch yesterday's video. So anyway, today we're going to look at another historian who actually was a historian, and his name is Justus of Tiberias, and his works are gone, so the only way we knew about him per se is that people quoted him, and a specific person that quoted him is Photius, who's a Christian scholar of the 9th century. So here's Photius's quote. He, Justus, makes not the least mention of the appearance of Christ, of what things happened to him, or of the wonderful works that he did. So Dan Barker then says this. Notice that Photius made the assumption that Justus overlooked Jesus, when it is also possible that there was nothing there to overlook in the first place. So right off the bat, Dan Barker is basically saying that Justus possibly overlooked Jesus because there really was no Jesus. So what can we do to be critical of this? How can we be a crit thinker, so to speak? Well, first of all, let's examine what's around the quote. What else did Photius say about Justus in around the quote? Can we find a motive as to why Justus of Tiberias did not mention Jesus? Remember, in that day there were many motives not to mention Jesus, to make it clear that if you don't mention someone in history, there's a greater chance that that important figure will disappear. So there are possible motives. So the real question is there a motive for Justus of Tiberias not to mention Jesus? And so those are the kind of things that we need to think about, and not just accept what people say so easily. So anyway, I encourage you to not quit thinking, but start crit thinking. So till I see you next time, don't quit thinking, start crit thinking.